Coach Chow, and I certainly want to express my condolences, all the challenges that he's had, and but also want to give credit to the Hawaii football team. I thought they came out with a great deal of focus and bounced back from second half and resolve and won the game. And so a disappointing loss, but you know, credit the University of Hawaii. I thought they really played hard. So this time, any questions?
Coach, you know, in your 3 wins, finishing has been the big thing.
Right.
You know, was what happened tonight where you couldn't quite close the door like you had in the past?
Well, I think it was a combination of a couple things. First of all, I thought Hawaii was very strong and physical. You know, we had guys at point of attack, and there were a lot of broken tackles, which is an indication that certainly fundamentally we could improve some. But I think it's a you know, an indication Hawaii's a strong football team. There's certainly things that we need to do to execute better. I thought University of Hawaii took advantage of that. And so we'll need to bounce back and improve on those areas and learn how to finish. Typically, when we got ahead of people, we were able to put the hammer down. We didn't do that tonight.
You mentioned, you know, the secondary and the lack of tackling there. I mean, just how tough was that, where it seemed like when you needed it most, you kind of had some breakdowns there in the last half?
Well, it was disappointing, and you know, it's always dangerous to make a couple of measured comments until we watch the tape, but I certainly saw a lot of big plays that we've got to get corrected.
Did you feel the quarterback change they had in the second half did anything for them in terms of what they did?
Oh, a little bit, you know, certainly gave them a spark, but we were having a difficult time for a while just with the base runs. However, I thought in the second half their offense was more prolific, and that was evident by the number of points they scored.
What was your opinion of the offense tonight? You know, statistically, it was the best night as far as points go, but what was your initial impressions?
Well, we were disappointed, particularly, you know, we had an opportunity late, and we ran the football on a third down call, but we thought we were going to get more in that, and kind of had a 2-play series set up. We'll take a look at the tape. Obviously, you've got a freshman offensive tackle starting, and that's always a challenge. But you know, I thought Ryan competed hard tonight. And we can play better in all the phases of the game. And to beat a team on the road in the Mountain West, you need to do that.
How much, you know, faith did you have in Stu, where you just came a little short on that field goal, but to take that?
Well, you know, we felt like he was capable of 50 yards. It was 50, I don't know, 51, 52, and I thought he hit it okay. He might have got under the ball a little bit, and just the accuracy was there, but the leg wasn't there.
How much, you know, is this a test where you lose 2 in a row just to see kind of the resolve of this team going into the rest of the season?
Mike, that's a really good point, and this is where as coaches we can't have rose-colored glasses on and say everything's okay, but we've got to keep on coaching these guys and get a bounce back in their step, and we've got a big opportunity, a big challenge to play San Jose. I know they had a bye week. We're coming home from a long trip, and so some adversity there to deal with.
I know you've had to do some shuffling on your offensive line, but what did you just make of that group tonight? Especially early on, it seemed like they were able to run the ball a little bit.
We were able to run the ball some. However, I thought Hawaii did a nice job adjusting to some things and correcting some things, but it was a back and forth. I think the University of Hawaii's got a really good defensive front, and they're much improved on defense from last year.
Coach, do you have any word on Darren White? Looked pretty severe, that injury.
You know, we'll wait to see what the final outcome is, but right now I would say it doesn't look very promising.
Anything else for Coach?
Okay, thanks.